who's here? Xavier, I heard you used to be in the military. You bet. 3 years, 2 months, and 9 days. Yeah, and I never had more responsibility again for the rest of my life. Yeah. As a kid, like 21, 22 years old, whatever I was, they were giving me, went to OCS and they gave me $1 billion ships to drive around in the South China Seas. Well, now I'm just a two-bit huckster. Selling stuff. Yeah. That's why people realize that the government has jobs that you just can't do anywhere else in the world. And neat. If you want to study volcanoes, there's probably only one place to do that. It's in the government. Yeah, stuff like that. So you want to shoot nuclear bombs? There aren't any other jobs for that. Or places to go to do that. So that's pretty neat. That's why the government. And now look at this. Look at how important it was to run the government. In 9/11, okay, now who were the people, when those buildings were coming down in New York City, right? They were crashing to the ground. Who was running up the stairs? It wasn't the people in the buildings, right? They were running out of the buildings. They were running out of the building. Now, and it was government employees that were running up the stairs to help people. Now, where the hell else are you going to do that? Maybe you don't want to do it. I understand. But how important, these jobs are that people don't realize. How important. People make fun of the government. Yeah, there's a lot to make fun of. I could go down and I call Comcast and I make fun of those people too. Have I solved your problems today? Yeah, you don't care about some of my problems. You're just reading something off the script. I used to be enlisted, 14 years infantry, and then did OCS. When they were looking for cannon fodder, and they sent me to OCS right out of college. I barely passed in college. I'm still in 18 years. Cool. Yeah, it's run. Then where else are you going to get pensions like that? And then you're a young person, at 50 years old or whatever, you could, retire and what they have in this country, in Washington, double dippers. They're getting 2 pensions. They're living in one job, they get military for 20 years, 30 years. They get another job for another 20, 30 years. And then they have 2 pensions. Man, you become a school superintendent, you get $100,000 a year on a pension. And where else are you going to do that? So that's why, even now, here, you have government bureaucrats that are bringing down a president. Government bureaucrats, not the elected officials. They ain't doing much. It's government bureaucrats that are bringing down a president. These whistleblowers. These are the people working in the government that believe that the president is violating the law, and they have more power now than anybody else in this country. Wow, Pedro here. I've been learning about your work. Appreciate your information. Muchas gracias. Oh, thank you. Muchas gracias. I went to Universidad in Mexico City one summer in college. This is back in the 60s. Had a great time there, chasing girls from Texas. That's what it was full of. In the summertime, it was all these kids from Texas who went down there. What a coup. Coup. And that's why, people make fun of the government, and it's easy. Man, you go to, call Comcast and you want to make fun of somebody. Call Verizon, you want to make fun of somebody. And big organizations are like that. They're all screwed up. It's hard to, what kind of financial assistance I get by being on disability? Well, there's many, what kind of financial assistance, and I get for being on, it depends on where you live. There's certain federal programs, and there's county programs, and there's state programs and stuff. Every state will have an office of disability, okay? So if you are, wherever state you're in, you call your governor and say you have a disability. There'll be an office there that will help you. Or you could call 211. That's another way to do it. But don't stop there. See, just because you have a disability, let's just specify, like military, ex-military people. Oh, they want to know about veterans benefits. Okay, it's fine. But that's just one sliver of the stuff that's available to you that you can get, even if you get those, fine. If you don't, there's thousands, tens of thousands of other programs that you could get whether you're a disability, not a disability, you're a veteran, not a veteran. That's why I used to give talks at Walter Reed. That's where the vets that are wounded would come back. And I'd give talks there about the government benefits that veterans can get that are not from the Veterans Administrations. There's thousands of programs. And to me, veterans should be first in line for every program this country has to offer. Man, if you're putting your ass on the line, and not because I was a vet, I had a good time in the military. I got 5 good stories out of it, and I did well afterwards. So, but if you were a vet, man, and you put your ass on the line for the rest of us, you deserve to be first in line. Why are millionaires getting stuff before these people are? And that's not right. Dental implants. Oh, here, Gwendolyn, you need dental implants. Is there a program? I mean, I just got a review on. Go on to Let's Go. Well, if you're a member, go on my Facebook group, my closed Facebook group on Facebook. It's called Let's Go Health. So you Facebook/groups, facebook.com/groups. Let me write that in here. But okay, it's facebook.com/groups/Let's Go Health. Now, if you're not a member, you can't get in there. If you want to join before going there and you're not a member yet, go to www.free.letsgo.com/letsgohealth. And it's like $20 a month. You come and go as much as you want. And you'll see a review I just got today, within the last 24 hours anyway, of a guy who see, if you're a member, what I do is say, okay, you have Gwendolyn, you have a problem with dental. Well, I'll send you all the free and low-cost sources for dental health where you live. And he was telling me, man, he was going to these places. I think he went to the local college. Okay, so if you have a dental school, that's one of the places you go to, and that's where he wound up going. And the guy was saying they need customers. They're not getting enough people to come in and take advantage of the free stuff. See, I mean, that's dreadful. I know there's so many people that need dental work, right? Because it's not covered, and even if it is covered, they're paying $1 out of 1,000 that they bill you. So it's silly, and dental care, the price of that I think is going up faster than anything. Dental implant, help for my grandmother in Florida. Rousseau, okay, yeah. I mean, what you want to do in Florida, start with the area office on aging. Actually, seniors, most counties have free dental care for seniors, okay? And a way to find that is right now, if you call Elder Care Locator, okay? Go onto Google, look for Elder, E-L-D-E-R, care, C-A-R-E, locator, L-O-C-A-T, locator. I'm a terrible speller. I flunked English in college. Maybe that was a problem. Even though I have 2 New York Times bestsellers, I flunked English in college. Okay, look for the Elder Call and make sure it's .gov. .org or .gov. You don't want to go to anything else but .gov or .org. Okay, don't mess with anything else on the internet unless you have money. You don't mind spending money, fine. If you don't want to spend money, then just stick to .gov and .org. Okay, tell them you need. Okay, mom needs that. See, the Elder Care Locator is there to do research like I do. I'll show you where stuff is. They're there too. They may know everything. They may not. Me too. I may know everything. I may not. So you call me. You call them. You whatever. That's the way you get things done. Yeah, .gov, right, or .org. You call them and say, hey, my mom lives in Florida, in Tallahassee or wherever the heck she lives, and needs dental care. You got sources, okay? And they'll start with that. And then what you could do is you have to be in, if you go to 211.org, 211.org, and you put in your mom's zip code, that's another place to help try to find for mom free sources. And people, on Let's Go Help, all you have to do is say, Mom needs dental care in Florida. Send me the list. Yeah. And that's what I do. That's why if you go on just in the last couple of people that logged on Let's Go Help, you'll see that wonderful review. I think the fellow's name was Lynn, Lynn. And oh man, that really does my heart good. It really feels like, man, shit, I'm here in life that I could give somebody a phone number or a website that really makes a difference, you know. And wow, what else do we have better to do in life except to help somebody like that, you know? And that's why what I want to do, tell you the truth, what I hope my work does is help you become more secure in what you're doing and know how to get problem solved, financial service, so you can take what you love to do to help other people. And that's the key. Because then, you know, if you're a millionaire or getting by, then it doesn't matter because you're doing something you love to do. And that's the key in life. Everybody's trying to accumulate all this fucking money. Why? What are you going to do? Eat it? No. And even though you get it, well, all it does is showing off. You know, that's what I see as I get older. Why did I want all that stuff? Why did I want a bigger house? Why do I want? I guess it's just to show off to other people. You know, we're in a game and we're all competitive and we want to be. Oh, I want a bigger house. I want a bigger car. I want a bigger penis. I want bigger breasts or whatever. Why? Yeah. It's the insides that count, you know, not all this other stuff. And helping people. To me, see, that's what it took me so long to figure out is that the most selfish thing in the world to do is to give. Because it feels so good, doesn't it? No, we want, you know, you know, a little baby. We just, oh boy, that's so nice. Or a pet, your dog. Oh, by the way, I saw a great T-shirt the other day when I was running down in the mall. I live in downtown Washington D.C. now, and I run down to see Abe Lincoln. It's about 3 miles away and come back. I usually fast walk. And my body and muscles are okay to run, but my brain isn't. I don't think as fast anymore. It's easier to trip. I don't see the cars coming. So I don't trust my brain. My body's fine. Anyway, I saw this person with a T-shirt that said, on a T-shirt, it said, be the person your dog thinks you are. Yeah, be the person your dog thinks you are. You know, so that's what made you open the door. I used to have 2 little pets, you know, and I had kids around and everything. Man, those dogs come and get so excited about seeing you and everything. Yeah, doesn't that feel great? Yeah, it certainly does. Gwendolyn, do I need to get help for my living expenses? Yes, that's a little trickier. You have to see. There's not one place to go. You know, and that's why. If you remember, I have 35 videos. So actually, here's where you could go and watch those 35 videos, Gwendolyn. Go to www.free.letsgo.com .com/Let's Go Member, LESKOMEMBER. If you go there, Let's Go Member, you'll see I have 35 you download the report and you'll get 35 like 2-3 minute videos that explain that who has this kind of money, what it's for, and things like that. So there's 35 areas, whether it's for paying your bills, whether it's for, you know, a back mortgage, all these things are listed there. For automobile repair, everything, where they are, and then where to look for them at your state, because it's different in every state. If you want me to do all the research and print, that's separate. But to know if they're there and what to ask for, that's usually 80% of the game. So that's why I put that up there for free to people know, and let me know if that was the wrong website. Let me try it again. www.free.letsgo.com. Oh, gotta spell Let's Go right. Let's Go, LESKO member, MEMBER. Is that it? Yes, that's it. 37 secret strategies. That's right. Oh God, why did? Now I lost my. Okay, so that's it. So go there and you can watch those 37 short videos. And what it is just a few minutes I said, hey, this office in your state has this. Now you have to search around to find that office, but now you know what the hell to look for.
This is going to sound like the rest of the guys.
And that's important, that you know the questions to ask. This is why we're the question mark suit. And this is why I'm really getting into hearts. Because I think that's, I was just listening to an old Broadway show. I got a horse right here. His name is Paul Revere. But they have the word heart in it. I forget what the, that's damn Yankees. You gotta have heart, miles and miles and miles of heart. Yeah, and that's true. See, that's why we're hearts now. It's sure you have to know that questions to ask to get the right answers in Google. You get a million answers to anything in Google, right? But what are you doing with a million answers? And you don't know which ones are wrong. So you got to know what to ask for, And so that's why I think the questions are more important. Then you gotta have heart, and then that way because it takes work. See, all the stuff I'm giving you or whatever, that's, hi, Tracy. That's what you have to do, is put in the work, and that's where the heart comes in. And then even the work is going to get hard. You want to start a business. You want to solve all your debt problems. You just can't make one phone call. You've got to have heart to stay in there, because a lot of people say, oh, you're full of shit. That doesn't, oh, Lesko doesn't know what he's talking about. All this kind of stuff is going to happen. And if you don't have a heart to stand in there, it ain't going to happen for you unless it's real easy. And most of life is not real easy. I mean, sometimes it is, but you and me, it probably won't be. So, Anna Mitchell, I collect SSI. Is there a personal grant to help me pay some of my loans? The answer to that is yes and no, maybe, or whatever. You can negotiate those too. And you can get people to help you negotiate them for free. You owe credit card debt and things like that. Okay, well, that's what, okay, all that is negotiable. Okay, and you could, people, are able to get that reduced 50%, 80%. The IRS, you could reduce 90%. A friend of mine who helped a friend eliminate all the debt they had with SunTrust Bank on the credit card. 100% debt by just asking. And you're on SSI or whatever and limited. You go in there. Now, if you don't think you have the skills or the inclination to ask, okay, there are people, go to HUD.gov, HUD.gov, and when you get there, put in counselor, and then you'll see a page, HUD counselors are what you're looking for, onlything.gov, and then you'll see a page by state, you put in your state, and there'll be 50 counselors for free that will help you do stuff like that. Now, maybe you call one up and they say, oh, we don't do that. You call the next one up. See, that's what you have to do. That's what life is. Life isn't just going up and asking somebody to solve every problem you have and have to get it done. If you want to hand out a lot of money, yes, then that will happen. That's why you go on Google. The people are going to solve your problems want to get a lot of money from you. or if they don't, then they just want to trick you and get the money and do very little. And otherwise, it's going to cost you a fortune. Let's see. And thank God for a man like you. Wow, that's awfully nice of you to say that. Judith, how are you? Can you give me the link for counselor? Yeah, it's go to HUD. And actually, Judy. Where am I? Go to HUD.gov, and I give you a list of all of them. If you're a member, then I give you a list of all the things, because there's other nonprofits besides these that will help you. I send you a free report on how to get rid of any debt. So members, just ask me, hey, I have debt problems. I got 4 big reports that solve all that. So whether it's IRS debt, if it's college loan debt, it's business debt or whatever, I got all that taken care of. What they are experts that will help you with this for free. See, you go on Google, you're going to get people going to get money from you, or you're going to get screwed, because they'll want a lot of money for doing things you could do, like getting that reduced, and they'll say, oh, they're not reduced all of it because we need to get $10,000. You don't have to do it. Can you give me the link for accounts? Okay, there, I got some college loans. Okay, yeah, same thing. It's all the same thing, but on a college loan, what you want to do is go to consumerfinance.gov. Go to consumerfinance.gov. Well, that's reasonable. Go to consumerfinance.gov, okay, and see what your options are for getting rid of that, postponing it. See, if you're not making a lot of money, what they do is you pay only $10 a month to pay it off. But then in 20 years, it's gone. The whole thing is gone. So in 20 years at $10 a month, you probably paid $2,000. So they'll eliminate, because the rest will be interest, right? So they'll eliminate the $8,000 because it's taking you so long. See, but you have to know about that things and apply for them. That's the important thing. You have to know your options and don't believe what you hear on the internet or whatever. And if it is, verify it with the horse's mouth. Call the Department of Education. If you go to the consumerfinance.gov, then you go and ask for student loan delinquencies or whatever, something student loans, and you'll see there's literature there, all your options. There's also people there you could call, and if your student loan people are screwing you around, they'll even investigate, see, and for free, so you don't get the runaround, this kind of thing. See, the bureaucrats are so powerful. As I mentioned earlier, see, they're getting rid of the president by being whistleblowers. Now, you could be a whistleblower too, like in your job where you think they're messing around with the tax. Well, you can blow the whistle to them on the IRS and get literally millions of dollars. Or if you work for a financial service industry and you think they're messing around, or a brokerage firm, things like that, people get up to $20 million for blowing the whistle on these people that are doing things illegally. Okay, tax lien property sites. What about them? If it's a tax lien property sites. Yes, don't believe me. Don't believe people who read on the internet. What you do is you go to your county government. Any tax lien is a property tax. That's from your county. All the counties are the ones that have the property taxes. So you call them. It's public information. This is your America. This is your government. This isn't Russia yet. It's getting close, isn't it? And you go down, you call and make an appointment. You want to know about tax liens, and just call and get your ass on a bicycle and get down there and see how you can get that information. It's public information. What the other people are doing is going down there, getting it, and then reselling it to you. Right? So you get it before anybody else if you learn the system. And the system is open. This is America. Whether you're Donald Trump or a street cleaner, you have access to the same information. Well, most of it. Donald Trump is an inside guy now. Mr. Lesko, what do we take? What do you take when you're under the weather? I just start helping people. Like I do. We all have moods, many moods, and up and down and things like that. And I always found that the best thing for those blues or depression. I was watching a stand-up guy the other day. He called it not depression, but depression, like flu or pneumonia. Oh, like flu or pneumonia. What do? I stay in bed and eat ice cream and watch old movies. It's because I usually never stop, and I love working and doing what I do in life, and so I don't stop much. So to me, having pneumonia or something that requires bed rest, well, it's a great excuse to sit around and do nothing and just eat ice cream and watch stupid TV, whatever. Then I get sick of that. What I do. Hi, Matthew. Are you anything on real estate? I haven't anything on real estate, Sean. Wow. Actually, I got a custom report. If you remember, I show you how to get all the programs where you live to do the kind of research I do. But now, if you're not a member, then for about $60, what I do, you give me a city or a town, and I'll show you every program that the government has for you to buy real estate, invest in real estate, buy a home, fix up a home, or whatever. And there's usually 100, 150 programs, like that. I mean, it's huge. Hi, Ms. Glasgow. I live in Superior, Wisconsin. Oh, I went to school at Marquette, Milwaukee. Who can help me with my utility bill? I am a member, sir. Oh, you're a member, man. Just go over to the site and say, and start a discussion with that. That's it. We're getting so busy now. I'm losing questions, and I lose the questions because they're questions within a question. So if you don't hear from me in 2 days, you start a new discussion. Okay, this is a new thread or whatever the hell they call it, right? And you just put in, let's go. I got screwed with my utility bills. Help me, Wanda. Help me. And tell me your state, and I'll put together the best places to go. But right now, okay, here, for other people to learn, a good place to start in Superior, just get on the phone and call 211. Tell me you have problems with your utility bill, okay? Next thing you do is you go to your county government and ask for the county office of community development office, okay? And then if they don't help those two, then you call your elected official. That's it. But what I do is the research, and I'll find you other stuff wherever you live. Can I get student loans discharged if I've been unable to pay them in 20 years? Well, yeah, you have to be on the program, though. You got to find out about the programs, get on the program, and that's the way it works. You can't just, oh, hey, I haven't paid in 20 years, and now you want to be immune from it. No, you got to start something now. So don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. When you're in debt, any kind of debt, don't ignore it. You get help, you start doing it, and get free help. That's right. If you could go to HUD.gov and get the free counselors, in there. Nonprofit organizations also do it. Go to consumerfinance.gov. If you go to departmentofelducation.gov, I think that's ed.gov, maybe? That's ed.gov. They got it. Because see, they have an ombudsman also that helps you. An ombudsman is somebody who takes the customer side on things. Yes, okay. So that's ed.gov. You put in student loans. Maybe, okay, oh God, you have to know how to spell. See, I flunked English in college. I got 2 New York Times, but a student loan, okay. How to repay your loans, okay. Forgiveness, okay. Right there, the third one on that, I went to ed.gov, and then I searched for student loans, and the third one there says, how to repay your student loans. Student loan forgiveness plans. See, that's it. You want to do that and follow that. If you need help, then go to one of these free counselors at HUD, and they'll help you. Where can I get assigned to you become a member? Well, thank you, Pauline. I thought you would never ask. That's how the ringer. Pauline, I sent Pauline a check earlier to make sure that she asked this question. I'm teasing. Okay, free.lesco.com/let's-go-help. Now, if you want to see where you can't see much, but this is after you pay, then you go to this website, facebook.com/group.let's-go-help. You go to that website and ask for access, okay? And then it usually takes us a few hours or maybe a half a day or so, if we're busy, to get you to check out your subscription and get the okay, and we let you in, then you come back and read all the stuff in the videos and ask questions and see what everybody else is getting and answer it. See, that to me what's neat about it, and I think why it's popular, and I was surprised because I've been selling this stuff for a long time. I've never had anything as responsive as this, because I think it really helps, and it helps the way that people need it. And that's one-on-one. I answer these questions myself. So when you get there, you will, answer a question. I will answer it and give you a list. I mean, I think I know this stuff more than anybody else in America. I've been studying for 40 or 50 years. and continually find new stuff all the time. How can I get your information about grants to fix up my home? On Let's Go Help is the way to do that, David. I think that's a better way. Otherwise, why pay $60 or something? Well, I'll give you 100 times more than that and keep doing it forever on anything else. So I think anything like that is probably the best. Information about grants to help me fix up my home. Yeah, I'll train you how you can find all the government grants to fix up homes, where they are and everything. So I got a step-by-step training program in Let's Go Help for just that, helping people, fix up their homes. And so you have maybe someone in your life that needs their home fixed up. You can help that. See, I want people who are members to help their friends and relatives and things like that. Don't force them to, I mean, if they're fat cats, maybe force them, but a lot of people are struggling. And you can help other people that are struggling too. And I don't mind if you do it. I got a friend who lives in Wisconsin or whatever. Where would they go to get something? I want to help with that too, because that's something. I mean, just think, if you could give somebody a phone number that will solve their problem. I mean, I think none of us have more power, or God, I mean, that's a superpower, man. That's better than Superman. What would you do with Superman's powers? Beat somebody up or something? Now, maybe you could go and stop a war. Now that would be worthwhile. I hate money. I want immortality. Well, take it with a huge grain of salt. Think anonymous. I'm not sure what that means. But it is. Where was I going? Anyway, okay. How are you feeling today? I need help with student loans. I decided to go back to school for an NP. I'm not sure what that is. Need help with business ideas. I am a member. Love you. Well, thank you, Tiffany. Okay, you're a member. Okay, first of all, I wish it came before you went back to school so we could choose a way that you don't have to spend so much money. You're there now, then, let me send you the help to find out your options even now for the student loans, if you have that. And then also money, I'll show you how to make money on the side easily and get extra income. That's what I'm trying to show people how to do. And that's really through the gig economy. And I got a lot of good reports on that. I just need someone to cash app me to get through this day. I mean, today, well, I can't help you. Well, there is emergency money. Every county has emergency money. And it usually goes up not as much as like $1,500, $1,600. A lot of it's maybe $700, $800, $1,000. And some, like Wisconsin, we had somebody here earlier from Wisconsin, goes up to $1,600. So if you need emergency money, and that usually is through, the government gives it to nonprofit organizations that give to individuals. And that's how that works. And what to do is you go to your local county government, your county, and you're looking for community development in your county government. Just call the main office of your county and looking for community development, and tell them you have emergency cash situation and see what they say. If they don't know what you're talking about, then just say you need help. You need help with your expenses, and you need that kind of help. Because it's bad sometimes to say you're looking for grants or money and things like that, because you sound like a greedy son of a bitch. All you want is money. And there's other ways to solve that problem. If they take care of your bills for you, then you don't need money for it. Somebody else is taking care of it. So that's why you're limiting yourself when you say that. Oh, nurse practitioner, good for you. But, I make sure you know about any programs where they're paying for that. Hospitals pay for that. If you promise to work with them for a while, things like that. Need resources to help my business plan for a microgreens business. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice growth business. I have videos on people starting those kind of businesses. So on Let's Go Help, I got a starter set of where to go, wherever you live in this country, to start finding out about the programs locally, because that's where a lot of this happens, is really locally, not nationally. It's local, and that's why it's really hard to do published material, because that means I have to list every office locally. So that's why, and then it gets too cumbersome. And so what I do is on Let's Go Help, You tell me where you live, what kind of help you need, and I do the research to give you just that. See, I don't know how long I could do this. It seems it's working so better than most things I've been doing in a long time. Actually, for about 7, 8, 10, 12 years now. Trying to figure out how people need a vegan burger. Oh, you do. Good. Yeah, there's a lot of people making money on that stuff now. I forget the latest one. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yes, vegan burger. Okay, I went to school for engineering. I was wondering if it was are specific grants for that. I want to go to school. Yes. Mainly, don't go on Google and look for, you know, college scholarships or something. No, you don't want to do that. You know, I got a free video that tells you all the free stuff, you know, for college. And if you're going on to, if you're looking for scholarships and stuff like that, go to College Board people. People like that. Only go to .govs or .orgs for sources, because otherwise people are going to sell your name. And you don't want that. See, if you look for a college a grant or something, they're going to suck you in somewhere, get your name, get your email or whatever, sell that to some for-profit university who's going to call you up and give you everything but a foot massage to make sure you spend all of your money with them. And you don't want to do that. Truthfully, I mean, my biased opinion is that you never want to go to a for-profit university. There's too many better options out there, you know, that are better education and better everything than a for-profit university. I'm sure there's some that are good, and some of them, to me, more are the training ones, not the four-year colleges and stuff like that. How about a new, to me, house in quart size? How about a new, to me, house in quart size? Oh, that's a place in Arizona. Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter where you live. Most of these programs are all over. Or there's similar programs in every city and county. That's how it works. Listen, guys, I got to run out. I got an appointment today. I got to help somebody. And thanks for putting up with me. Sir, what companies that help vets over 50 and want to work for companies that pay them a fair wage? Well, Alfonso, what to do is you go to your local career one-stop. Start there. And don't worry about, don't come in with AIDS and or vet. I mean, you want everything. Okay, they say the special programs for government will have special programs for vets and things like that. But you know, make sure your mind is open to everything. I got a BS in nursing 16 while I was a reservist and immediately called on active duty in El Paso. Can't find a nursing job. Any tip? You can't find a nursing job? That sounds crazy. Yeah. Career one stop. CARER one stop. And that's at your county level. That's where I would go to, Bless. Go to Bless. Contact. Boy, I mean, nerd. Yeah. See, every state has dozens and dozens of programs just for job training, jobs, and everything. Yes, that's it. Yeah. And that's an important place to start. The training money, everything. But boy, if you're you got a BS in nursing already and can't get a job, well then even fine for starting the gigs. You know, starting like this. What is it? There's a good place to find. What is it called? Ready? Oh, I can't think what it is. But if you remember, go to, you know, ask me about the gig economy jobs, or you need extra income, and particularly nurses. You could, I mean, there's a lot of companies that will sell you to people who need nurses. You know, if you don't want to do it yourself, less they want lowboy you. Not sure what that means. Blast, contact career one stop. Yes, yes. Where would I go to learn affiliate marketing? No nursing experience. Oh, that's okay. You have a degree in it, right? So you got to start somewhere. I mean, you're trained. That's the important thing. Affiliate marketing, there is, I don't know what you want. You want to be an affiliate marketing? Do not pay to learn affiliate marketing. You hear that? Do not pay to learn affiliate marketing. No, you just do it. It doesn't matter. If you don't know a lot, that's okay, because your customers will be people who know less than you. You know, it's silly for something like that. No, I mean, you look at there's a free course on Google on how to spend advertising money there, if that's what you want to do. A free course on Facebook, if you want to learn how to put ads on there. I'm not sure what you want to be a supplier, you want to be a user. It depends, but I would never spend money on that. Go to a free meetup on this. Go to meetup.com, meet.up, and go there, and in your area, wherever you are, and look for IT, anything in IT stuff and marketing. There'll probably be, unless you live out in the middle of nowhere. If you don't, if you live out in the middle of nowhere, find a local big city. Even if you have to drive 100 miles, that'll be cheaper and better than taking some course that has no relevance at all. Because these will be people that do this now for a living, that will share the information with you for free. So you do not have to pay for this knowledge, okay? Facebook course is free, yes, and that's it. Do not pay, okay? Okay, guys, I'm fading. I gotta run out. I don't want to be late again. Take care. Okay, don't forget, here's where you sign up for Let's Go Help. Free.letsgo.com. Oh. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, this is nice. It tells me how to buy something, but not how to stop something. Terrible, terrible, terrible. There. Nobody lets me stop. Stop me, Wanda. Oh, here's why.